Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still somewhat new, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. To everybody who's already subscribed, all my viewers, all of my subscribers, thank you all so much. Thank you so much. I thank you with every single video because without you, my channel wouldn't be what it is today. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing a series. It's an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames called Perception, the two yet one, which book one is right here. I've read this book aloud live on Facebook, and I uploaded all those videos to YouTube for you to enjoy for free. Just know that book two is published and available. All the links that you need for my books are in the description box below, whether it is to watch me read book one to see if you like the story or to purchase. Those are all in the description box below. If you would like a personal reading, I do still offer those. So if you would like to contact me for an appointment, the information is in the description box below. Okay, so welcome back everybody. Those of you who are not new, you notice that I have this awesome new tablescape here. Yes, it is summertime. Now that we're done with all the mother and father messages, it's time to celebrate summer that began on the 21st of June, but I went all out now. I've been planning this for months now, and I'm so excited to see it. I just love this cloth. I just went to the fabric store, and it just looks like pool water. I've got this awesome little guy here that changes colors, these awesome little dolphins. They're reminiscent of Atlantis as well. Your abundance visual is this cute little like clam that I made with a pearl inside. It's just one of these little favor things from the dollar store and a little plastic bead, and then I just made this little thing on the inside. So this is your abundance visual. I've got this awesome mermaid tail or fish tail going on here, and sunglasses, and a sand pail, and flip-flops over here, and yeah, and these are, in case you don't know, these are seagulls. And I tried to open my son's eyes, but then I made one eye bigger than the other, so I gave him sunglasses, and I think he looks better. But his smile is messed up though. But anyway, so I'm really excited about this tarotscape. Interesting. All right, so the deck I'm going to be using is the Mermaid Tarot by Lisa Robertson and illustrated by Julie Dillon. Yes, I invested in this deck. It is absolutely beautiful. It's very much like the Enchanted Forest Tarot, the same type of box. It's by Llewellyn. And at the end, I will pull at least one card from the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards by Angela Hartfield. This is another deck that I invested in for summertime. This is the same creator who created the Ganesha deck, and these images are so beautiful. And I wasn't going to use this particular deck. I had a feeling like I wanted to, but I just wasn't going to. But in the last reading for Virgo, they got the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and that is Pele. And then I was just being led to get this deck out because Pele was in it. And I started shuffling, and lo and behold, Pele came out. And so we're going to get at least one card from the Legendary Ladies Goddess deck by Anne Shen, because apparently that's what Spirit wants me to do today. I got chills. I was like, really? Wow, Pele actually came out. That was exciting. Okay, so also, if I need to clarify, I'm going to go ahead and use the Tarot of the Cloisters. I looked it up because it occurred to me that I could find out who made this tarot deck, and it is by Michelle Leavitt. Okay, so this is awesome. So excited for my new decks here. All right, so as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you wrote for your own life before you incarnated, so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain poignant lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and wisdom encoded in your soul. It is possible to lower in vibration during a lifetime because of our free will, but if you can manage to rise in vibration lifetime after lifetime, you eventually get to a life where you are very wise indeed, and it is you are enlightened at that point, like Jesus, like Buddha. And so we know that those folks can affect a great deal of positive change on our planet. And so when I'm looking at those cards, it's a lot like looking at your fate, but not really, because of the free will. There are times we write things into our divine blueprint that we cannot change no matter how hard we try. That is because we wrote that way. And those times are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card, which you don't have. Okay, so let's get started. Right here at the heart of everything, you have the Hierophant. I love this Hierophant. She looks very much like the scholar the Hierophant is. And in this particular deck, that's what she is. This focuses on recording of history. Okay? I thought that was an interesting way to see the Hierophant as a scholar, because this talks about, like, what if there was no world with recorded history? How would we learn from ourselves? How would we know what is right to do in this time or at that time and stuff like that. So it's very focused on history. Also, the Hierophant is the number 5, and this is an indicator of change. Something changed. So you might be feeling like there is some sort of importance in history, or you may be thinking about going to school, or you may be already learning from a teacher, somebody who is teaching you something, whether it's officially or unofficially. This can be this can be a lot of stuff, but the reason I use a lot of different tarots is because it gives a kind of variety on what these things can mean here. And this is definitely focused on history. It's focused on stories. It's focused on the history of you, okay? It talks about your ancestral history. You are all your ancestors rolled up into one. Okay? So this is asking you to think about history, to listen, read, to learn the history of your own life, of your ancestors. This is what it's about. Okay? Now, what if it was your job to tell the story of all your ancestors? What would you say? Okay, so this is basically what's going on here. Now, the Hierophant, for those of you who are like going, what do you mean? There's no history. What are you talking about? This is not what's up for me. The Hierophant can also represent marriage. You might be thinking a lot about your marriage or getting married. This is also big business. You may be involved with big business, or like I said, that you might be learning. You may have signed up for school or something, but this is not just history. This is also the Hierophant knows a great deal about spirit. He is often shown as like the Pope, because the Pope is the head of the church. That is a scholar, but also he is focused on spirit, God. Okay, so this could it could be any of those things or all of those things for you. Now I'm being shown her green dress, and I'm being told that if you learn about your ancestors, it is going to be very healing for you. Now, whatever this Hierophant is, it's being crossed by an ending. Okay, this is the energy that is crossing this, which is what is at the heart of everything for you. Okay, so like I said, the Hierophant is the 5. 5 is a number of change. The end of a cycle is change. That's what the world means. This card, when it crosses, it's always read right side up, and this is about cycles, beginnings and endings. Okay, so every time there's a change, it's an ending. So whatever this is right here, whether it is you learning, whether it is you learning about your ancestors, or healing through learning, or you know, being taught by a spiritual master of some sort, or you know, if it's your marriage, there is a cycle that is over. Something has changed because of this, or this has changed, and now it's the end of a cycle is here. Okay, this is, cycles are, they can be many different, you know, a cycle can take any amount of time, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, it can be a year, it can be 10 years, it can be a few months. Okay, but this is a cycle now that has come to an end. Now, the Hierophant is also Taurus energy, so there may be a Taurus involved here. Now, this is what's at the root of everything, and this is the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is moving forward. The Chariot is where your soul is seated. It's a card of victory, of going forward and not going back. Okay, so what is at the root of all this is, you know, maybe what happened if you were going to school, you graduated, and that's the end of a cycle, you know. Maybe, see, if your Hierophant means your marriage is over, it's a victory because you're moving forward. Or there could be, you may have learned all about your ancestors, and that is also victorious. That's also moving forward. The Chariot doesn't go backwards. In fact, in the old days, the chariots were the tanks. Okay, they will just mow you over. They, you know. So this is victory going on here, but this is also, in this particular deck, you can see that it's focused on this water horse. Okay, the hippocampus, it says, so that you know that the hippocampus is, you know, part of your brain as well. So this talks about things are about to get interesting. Okay, there's going to be a journey. It says that this journey isn't going to take you necessarily where you want to go, but where you need to go. Okay? But it's a victory, and it's definitely a ride you'll never forget. Now, here we have the 7 of Pentacles. And this is in your recent past. And let me just show it to you upright. So this just happened, and now it's moving into the past. Okay? So what this is this, I mean, this is obviously, you know, these folks are waiting for their child to be born. The 7 of Pentacles, for me, is mostly about being diligent in your life energy. However, you've got this in the reverse. Okay, so it's like, just a second, just let me refresh my memory, because I read this book here, but okay. So this is talking about divine timing. Okay, this is impatience. This is not really taking care of your life energy as a garden, okay? These pregnant folks here, they know they have to wait. They can't hurry a child, but you were impatient about something. You didn't want to wait, and so you moved on, I think. You were just, you didn't continue to be patient to nurture this. But it's a victory. Anyway, this takes you where you need to go, not where you want to go. Okay? I'll probably get some more on that in a little while. Uh-oh, my deck fell. Now it's all jumbled. Calm down there, legendary ladies. Oh, sorry guys. Alrighty, okie dokie. So, these next two cards for me as a reader are future cards, okay? So, we'll read this one first. And so in your future, there's going to be some sort of toxicity. You may be feeling trapped, okay? That's exactly what happened to this poor mermaid. She's been caught, she's been caged. Everything that could be of any value to her is out of reach, although I don't know how all these riches or whatever would be of value to her. You know, maybe one of these jars for some water, because they pulled her out of her water. At least her tail is still touching it. But she's trapped, she's sad, okay? So this, more than anything, I feel like there is going to be a time where you feel trapped by something or someone, okay? Now here, this is your own card though, okay? So it's either that or you feel like yourself. No, I feel like there's some sort of toxicity that is going to feel, yeah, see how the light changed. There's going to be some sort of toxicity in your future. But, okay, you know how to get out of this. You know how to release yourself from bondage. Okay? Because this is your card. This card is really scary to other people sometimes, you know, a lot of the time. But this is your own energy. Now, I'm not saying that every Capricorn is toxic or anything. In fact, when I get this card in other readings, I tell people, well, this could be, you know, a perfectly nice, perfectly innocent Capricorn. But I also tell people when they get their own card as like a challenge or something, to understand that this is your own energy. Wow, the light changed again. You can do this. You can break out of this box. You know, maybe what this is feeling trapped, and what you have to do is think outside the box to get out of this trap. Okay, but there's definitely some kind of bondage or some sort of toxicity. But remember, you know how to get out of this. This is all illusion. She will be able to get herself out. She will. You know how to get out of this. There is, however, something you're afraid of. You're in the dark about. And what we have here is the moon. Let me just show it to you right side up. So this is the sirens, okay? This talks about sirens. And this one in particular, on the full moon, will rise up and sing healing songs all night, okay? However, when this is in the reverse, this is when you're basically too afraid to see what is lurking in the dark. You're too afraid to You're obviously in the dark about something. This is the card of deception. This is the card of intuition, okay? But like I said, this is mostly focusing on the mermaids, the sirens, and the healing of song and frequency. But when it's in the reverse, it focuses on being scared of the dark. What are you afraid to look for in the dark? What are you afraid you're going to find? Okay? So this is basically talking about being afraid of what you can't see. Being afraid of discovering what you don't see but you know is there. Your intuition tells you it's there, but you're afraid to look. And I'm thinking maybe you are afraid to look because you know there's going to be this. If this is a marriage, this can be like ball and chain energy. And, you know, maybe you're just, you know, also the Hierophant is the commitment. But this is about being stuck. This is about being bound. This is about being caged, imprisoned. But this is, in the reverse in this deck, this feels a lot like the Eight of Swords, where you're just so scared you don't know what to do and you don't want to look. You don't want to see what is scaring you, what your intuition knows is there. Well, it's this. And like I was saying, you know, when people get this card, Capricorn, they do get scared. But you, since this card is of your energy, all you have to do is break the chain. How do you do that? Well, you look deep inside. You look. Shine the light on it. Maybe there's a key around here somewhere within her reach that unless she just opens her eyes and looks, you know, maybe what she needs to do is sing her song. Cry out for help, maybe. Say something. And it will be very healing. Speak up for yourself. Wow. You have a lot of major arcana in this read here, Capricorn. Oh, okay. So here we've got King Triton. This is your hope card. This is a masculine energy. I'm thinking that, see, every time I get the King or Queen of Cups, I feel like this is the King or Queen of your heart. Male or female, it doesn't matter. The King and the Queen, no matter what any deck ever says, are always equal to me. A King and a Queen, the Emperor and the Empress, they are always equal. To me, these cards just differ in personality traits, okay? This is the master of his emotions. So you may be hoping for a new love, but you also might be hoping to master your emotions. The Queen of Cups is also the master of her emotions, but in this particular deck, that's what they focus on for this King Triton. Ariel's dad from Disney. No, I'm just kidding. So this guy he doesn't overreact. He's very calm. He knows how to be heart-centered. He is a confidant. You can talk to him. He understands you. He understands your emotion. He's compassionate. He is honest and you know, kind. So you're hoping for someone who is either you're hoping for someone who is in control of their emotions and mature, because this is a mature individual, and every king and queen is boss energy as well. So you want somebody, or for you to be this mature, emotionally mature energy, so that you can handle all your emotions, so that you can handle love and happiness as well. Happiness is part of the cups. Now, whoop, you're jumping off the table. Here is your energy that is your current environment or state of being, okay? Now, who we have here is the Hanged Man, okay? This is a Sagittarius energy. Now, this guy hangs himself, sorry, I got an itch on my chin here, hangs himself as a sacrifice. He does it on purpose to gain a different perspective, but he's in the reverse for you, okay? So this particular deck focuses on, yeah, he's held upside down, but he's, you know, he doesn't look like he's struggling, okay? So even though it looks like he's captured by somebody in a net, he's really did this himself. But what this focuses on for this particular deck is that you have let some stuff go in your life, okay? And you've done it for too long. It's about forgetting to continue with your life. You put yourself in this hanged man mode. And like I was saying, the hanged man hangs himself upside down, you know, on purpose, for a new perspective, for enlightenment. But when he's upside down in this deck, you've been there for too long. It's like you forgot to cut yourself down and continue. Okay? You have already learned the enlightenment. Okay, so cut yourself down from this hanged man moment, because you're stagnating now. He needs to get back into the water. He's got his information, his enlightenment. Okay? But you're still hanging there. He needs the water, so you got to get back in there, okay? Now, if I can just grab it. Come here. Thanks. Alrighty. Now, here's your fear card, okay? Another major arcana card here, Capricorn. There's some big stuff going on in your life right now. This is the High Priestess. Look at how awesome she is. Okay? However, she's in the, well, okay, look at, there's that moon there too. She's also in the reverse. Okay, yeah. I'm being shown this similarity with this. Yeah. You're not listening to your intuition. Yeah. The High Priestess and the Moon are all about intuition. Look at how similar these cards are. Okay? They're both upside down. So intuitively, you already know your intuition is off. Okay? You're afraid to look at what you know intuitively. Now, here's the thing with this High Priestess in the reverse, especially as a fear card. This is someone who is using their power, their ability, their intuition, because this is a High Priestess. She understands how to work energy very much like the Hierophant is also often called the high priest. These two are very much the same. So the high priest energy in you is right side up, but you're afraid of this upside down high priestess energy because frankly, the upside down high priestess is somebody using their abilities not for good, and nothing good will come of it. So if there's someone else out there that you know that has abilities like this, that you think they may be doing dark magic on you or something like that, that would definitely be a fear card, okay? But what I'm feeling very strongly from these two cards together, which are they're very, very similar, and they're both upside down. This is your intuition, okay? This is the feminine intuition. The feminine is the moon, okay? Like, let's see, this is my character Luna. She's the moon. This is sunshine. He's the sun. Okay, that's the feminine is the moon, and the masculine is represented by the sun. So this is your feminine intuition. Your feminine energy is off right now. I feel like this needs some healing. Maybe if you sing, maybe if you like music, something about sound, but you definitely need some healing. Look at the green in this one, you know. So, all right, your intuition, you're afraid your intuition's off. You're afraid to look and see what your intuition has to tell you. And here is this, what's going on here? This is the potential outcome. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. There's some backstabbing going on here, okay? But the good thing about the 10 is that this is the end of it. However, this is very toxic. Okay? This is betrayal. Literally backstabbing. Look at this poor person is just bleeding out. Okay? But you're going to be okay because it's over. You're not going to just die. This isn't you dying. This is you realizing that you've been backstabbed. Okay? And it's by friends. Okay? You've been hanging out with these people who are very childish. You're hoping for somebody mature here with this King of Cups energy, but really you've been hanging out with these children, the Three of Cups. What this is about is these little mermaids who are young. They're playing tea party like the humans. They don't understand what the heck a teapot is for or what a cup is for, but they're playing tea party. All right? This is you being social. This is your friends that have, this is the underlying energy. All right, so this is what you're afraid to see. It's your friends who are gonna stab you in the back one last time. Wow, this sucks. I'm sorry, Capricorn, but let me tell you something. This is over. This is the end. Okay, this is the end of the backstabbing. Okay, because this is an ending card, and so is this. Okay. And like I said, this Hierophant is a 5. This is change. There is also an element of victory, okay? Getting away, the root of all this is a victory, of moving forward, of moving away. Look, there's children in here too, okay? Moving away from childish people, okay? Because you know intuitively that what you want is something or someone more mature. You want people to be mature emotionally around you, okay? This is why you've been stagnating up in this hanged man energy. You already know what this is about. You just don't want to accept it. I'm so sorry. Wow, that's messed up. Well, let's see, Capricorn. what we can get from these oracles. Okay, so the whispers of the ocean. Oh gosh, I'm already at 34 minutes here. I'm trying to keep these shorter and I'm not doing that great a job. I just have a lot to channel, I guess. Man. That's way too many. Thank you, but that is too many. Okay, everybody, please don't forget to like. That really helps me out. If you want to let me know how this resonates with you, that would really be awesome as well. I love comments. Also, if you haven't and this is resonating, especially if it's resonating, go ahead and consider subscribing, please. And also check out my books, maybe. And can I go any higher? Maybe this? Or no, I'm just kidding. I guess I'm feeling kind of squirrely today. All right. What? Wow. I didn't even have a chance to ask. Oh, you got 2. Okay. I'm going to have to go ahead and let's get a card for Capricorn. Okay. So you guys have 4 cards. Holy crap, I got to read these quick. Okay, 29. Empower yourself. Wow. Look at that. Tune into your personal power. You are more able to handle the situation facing you. Allow yourself to be the strong, beautiful person you are capable of being. Okay, so that's exactly what I was saying when it comes to this. This is your own energy. You are more than able to handle the situation facing you because it says tune in to your personal power. Anytime somebody wants to come at you with toxicity, you know how to handle it. It's just heartbreaking, you know, when you think people are your friends and they turn on you. I know. All right, so what are you waiting for? Hanged man energy. It is imperative to draw on your personal power. Start directing the flow of your energy towards something you would like to generate, create, or energize. Be careful not to dwell on something you don't want or need. Make your choices and start creating what suits you. Stop trying to please others or allow worry about what others think to affect you, right? You are encouraged to step into your power now. You are about to have a breakthrough moment and feel very inspired and motivated about an idea or passion. Woo! Your eyes have been opened to a whole new world. Yes. A whole new world. Your eyes have been opened. This is the beginning and the ending. Your eyes have been opened to a whole new world. You have learned. Okay? You may feel very excited about the possibilities and the opportunities available to you. Brush off doubts, criticisms, or worry. It's time to step up and steer your path to brighter horizons. A sailfish is a symbol of personal power and your ability to be seen. The sailfish is a strong reminder to be direct. They rely on their strong appearance, bright color, and long sword-like bill to make a powerful impression. The sailfish live in cooler areas of the ocean. They range from gray to blue in color and have a huge dorsal fin referred to as a sail. They possess a long bill that looks like a sword. This bill enables them to pierce through a tough exterior. They are considered the fastest fish in the ocean, reaching up to 110 kilometers per hour. The sailfish is said to have the ability to shake off negative energy. That's exactly what I'm saying. You have it in you. This is your energy. You have control over your own energy. You have the ability to shake off this negative energy simply because you know yourself, okay? Is that what happened? Did you learn who you are through your ancestors? Did you learn more about yourself recently? Holy crap. Wow, this stuff is really powerful. Okay, 47. Connect to source. Yes. This is the intuition part that the reading is trying to tell you, okay? Go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. Everything you do and think influences your world. There's another thing about the world. Take a moment to reflect on what your intentions and actions are. Be more reserved, patient, and tender, both with yourself and with those around you. Be ready for the many opportunities coming to you. You are undergoing a deeper sacred journey, which is all about bringing greater meaning and purpose into your life, and which will renew your inner energy. You are anticipating that your future will be better than the period of life lessons you have just completed. Completion. Okay. There is a promise of your life purpose that should encourage and inspire you to deepen your inner connection. Trust you will attain all you are yearning for. The beauty of your soul and your connection to the divine source is trying to tell you something important. Feather stars are starfish with bodies that have adapted to living upside down. They firmly attach to rocks on the ocean floor. The feather star connects to many aspects of balancing the mind, body, and spirit. There are times we need to go within for answers, to find inner strength and resolve, to tap into deep emotions. Okay, so here you go. I think that's what this is talking about. You want to tap into your deep emotions and you want to control them. You already have this enlightenment. You've already gone deep within. This is very hermit energy card, but the Hanged Man also does this. You put yourself in this stasis so that you can get this enlightenment. You already know. You already know how to do this. This is totally your power. Oh my God, you've got 3 of them. Okay, we're just going to have to read what they say. Okay, so this is about desire. Inanna says, what do you want? Okay, what do you desire? Morrigan, there is a rhythm involved here. Okay, that's what another thing that I was saying, that the beginnings and endings, that can be a rhythm, but there's also music or vibration going on here. Something, you know what I mean? There could be actually a rhythm that is within your intuition that you can recognize. See, she's got the moon behind her as well, okay? This is all about your third eye. See how purple this is? So there's a rhythm to your intuition, okay? And Bridget, inner peace. Yeah, you want inner peace. That's what this is right here, control over your emotions. Holy crap. Capricorn, what a reading. That was very powerful. I love these decks. All right, so I have to, before I go, I have to tell you something. There is a heck of a lot of major arcana cards here, okay? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 10 cards. Capricorn, this is a huge part of your divine blueprint. Most of this you wrote in your divine blueprint. This is what you wrote. This is going to teach you even more. I'm sorry that this is coming, but this is how we learn, through heartache, through negativity, through loss. But like I've been saying over and over, you've got this. You just need to tune into your intuition a little bit more. This is all rooted in a victory and moving forward in life. There might even be a Cancer involved here because we've got this King of Cups here. Okay, you might want a Cancer, but I think it means all of this stuff that I've been saying here. So you've only got 3 cards of choice. The rest of this is all your divine blueprint. So focus on your intuition. Understand there's beginnings and endings. You know how to defeat this devil energy that you're coming up on. And, you know, just connect to the source and empower yourself, and everything's going to work out. All right, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Hope you enjoyed your reading. See you next time.